Hi. It's my usual night to myself. And so I was doing some doodling, put this the way it was before. So this is the same one that I've been working on. Let me try to get it at an angle that you can really see. This is the one that I've been working on. And you can see that purple at the bottom, I've done a lot of sort of doodling on top, and here's that portal, the wave thing that was sort of there before. There's a lot has come on top of it now. A lot of so there's just a lot more material now, and I'm seeing some different things. One of the things that definitely came out was like a human heart over here. I found that, and it's almost like dude, maybe glasses. I see kind of a guy maybe wearing a gas mask or something, or just maybe flexing an arm and sort of holding it out here, like holding this heart with that sort of forced perspective going, like, kind of pushing it there. And then maybe this larger whirlwind here going on with that. Still the portal though. Now I look at it again, I thought the portal was gone, but now that I look at it, I still see that portal going there. So it's almost like he's holding both of these. Like is somebody, like maybe he's gripping it here. He's offering the large and the small, like the heart and the portal. Maybe something like that. That's funny. I didn't see any of this when I was drawing it. I saw more like a chain and bubbles and things like that. But now I sort of see this character up here, and it's like he's holding both things. Which one are you going to take, the heart or the portal? He's got this like raw heart in his one hand offering it, and then your other choice is to go through a portal. So that's an interesting perspective. And I don't really see that when I bring it down. I have to really look to see that because I don't. When I see it here. So what I was thinking about doing was, now that I've sort of laid in all of this color, and what I thought I was doing was just like, I'm starting to feel a little, I'm at that part of projects at work and stuff that I'm feeling like, oh, I got a lot going. I'd like to wrap a few things up, like, kind of have a lot of spinning plates right now, and I'd like to just finish them off and complete things. It just gets that way. And of course, it's Thursday, it's the end of the week, so it always feels that way. I'd like to just wrap up some things. So that's interesting, and I don't even see that guy as much when I look here. Oh, because it was opposite. That's it. The camera is the opposite way. The heart is over here, and still I don't see him as well. I just saw it in the camera. So, maybe that's just something I was supposed to bring into mind, this idea of, backwards or forwards. I mean, it's the full moon, and it's kind of a karmic release. It's the last one of the year. It's it is about releasing, and then you go back the 6 months. And I was just reading an article about that, and going back, you go back to 6 months, and I know for the longest time, I would go back the 6 months and everything was the same. Everything had been the same. It was the same 6 months before, a year. But just this time, finally, it feels different. It feels like May, 6 months ago, that feels really different than now, even though, I don't have I don't have anything to show for it. I mean, I do. I have great things in my life, but they're the same great things that were here before. I was just in such a different place in May. I think back to it, and it seems like it was more than 6 months, more than a year ago. I was really, really stressed out and bothered. My white is dirty. Bothered by, I don't know, stuff that I don't care about now. Stuff I shouldn't have cared about then either, to be honest. But there's that letting go. It's like you don't realize how far you've come until you turn around. Well, that seems profound, doesn't it? I'm not even sure what I mean by that. I guess take stock, right? I mean, you count your blessings, but maybe count your steps too, because you've come a long way. So now, I thought, I think one of the ones earlier I talked about, I didn't want to put the red in, or the white. I didn't want to put white in. I just wasn't ready for it. And now, of course, I don't think I am really putting in white because this doesn't feel very white. It says white. But because it's being influenced by these other colors that are already here, it doesn't feel very white. So what the white is going to do is it's going to take this mess and give it order. It's also going to, make it look terrible if I don't do it right. So there's a fine balance. With color, when I put them, depending on which ones I put next to each other, they sort of take it upon themselves to recede or come forward. And white will sit on top of all of this. So those connections that I make here with the white are gonna stand out. And this is where I really want everything to come together. So when I was doing these different colors, so what I like when I do these things is when I make some random movement and it just naturally connects with another piece, another line, then I feel really good about it. But these are not connecting quite that well, this section here. So there's stragglers, and I can go back in with, and fix it later. But I'm kind of just waiting for the groove, right? I'm just waiting for that, that little, and I had it when I was doing the colors, but I'm just waiting for that spot to come in where I start to make these lines and I start to make these connections and they all hit, right? Like when I make this line, it lines up to some other random line where I landed and the curves are right and it's very natural and it just flows. And I think that's what I'm doing in life too right now. So come to think of it, that's why I love doing this, because whatever comes out in the drawing tends to help me see something about where I am as well. And that's what I see here. So I see Mary, like Mother Mary holding a baby, like holding up a swaddled infant. Now, it's Christmas time, of course, so there's a little of that, but I think it's also, my daughter and I have taken up praying to Mary. Now, you know, those of you who know me know that I have a what I call a belief system, not really a religion. I was raised Catholic, but it's not my, you know, not really close to that now. I have miscellaneous little things that I'm into, little beliefs, and I just do what I do. But Mary features in, and always has. As a kid, I had a lot of that resonated with me, the idea of Mother Mary, and I prayed to Mary more than I did to growing up Catholic, growing up to anybody else. And so that resonates with me. So she's been struggling a little bit, and so I brought that in because, you know, that gave me comfort as a child. So, you know, we don't need to worry about the bigger picture. We don't need to think about what do you have to buy into everything, and I don't know. But that resonates with me. It always has, and that concept, that, you know, the idea of a mother and Mary and all of that I was taught, I found that great. So that's what we were doing. So maybe that's part of where that's coming in this little segment, like right over here. So I can show you where this has appeared. And so I see like Mary and you know, holding a baby. You know, she's got the, I don't know what you call it. I was going to headdress. It's not a headdress. I don't know. It's whatever it is. So that just turned out over there. And I'm in that in-between space where I just want things to connect. And now it's as far as like work and the stuff that I'm working on, I have all of these, you know, threads going, and I want to bring them together and start, you know, making sense of things, and still doing that. It doesn't feel very Christmassy. We're decorated, but I just haven't felt very Christmassy. I don't know what I'm doing, just in this in-between phase, but positive. Like, I feel really good. I feel like something like fantastic is about to happen, or something really exciting. And I feel like something's, I don't know, I just feel like something's coming. You know, something's coming. Something good. Maybe tonight. More stuff when I was little. So that's where I am. I was just having a good time doing this, and I wasn't going to make a video out of it. But I'm glad I did, because I really wouldn't have seen, I saw the heart, but I really wouldn't have seen that, like, you know, your raw beating heart, or take the portal, take the portal to elsewhere. You know, I don't know, a tough choice. Still, I guess you kind of need your heart to take with you. You need to live with it. I don't know. Maybe the idea is not to think too far into anything. But that's what I'm gonna be doing now. I'm gonna fool around with the white and see what comes up. I have. So I'm going to make this bold move. I was going to shut it off here, but I'm going to make this bold move because I don't normally do, like, so you can see here, I just made this one, I've come in with the white, and I've made this one little contained area, this one little sentiment here in the corner. I don't know why I want to put it that way, but I do. So I made this here, and I don't usually, like, you know, you can see I usually expand, you know, I don't leave it there. So I'm gonna look at this and try to see, like, where should I go? Where should I I'm gonna look at it again this way. So where does it begin? So in my mind, I just saw it in the middle of the portal. And this is the middle of the portal. If you can hear something, that's the cat eating over in the corner. I think they start to eat more loudly when they want treats and wet food and stuff like that. It's probably time for that. So I see this whole bunch here, and I do see like I should start in the portal, but how do I come? Where do I go? Do I follow that? That's it. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna make this mark in the portal, and I see the line. Don't go through there. Come around, take it outside, bring it over. There it is. Ha! I love that. I did. Thank you, universe. I didn't see it. There'll be more, but this tells me where it should go. But I said that in a weird way. Okay. So that's where we start. That's where we begin. And it came right through. So that's the part that, this is how this works. So, okay. So when I, like in my mind, you know, I thought about it, and it was start in the center of the portal. And then I saw from looking at it in the camera, I saw the round. I saw like I saw the spiral, like where it should go. And when and then go off the edge, I heard in my mind, go off the edge or go out or whatever I said. And it came right up to this edge of this little mother and child Mary thing that I started out with. And I mean, it needs further development, but as I just look at it here, like, you know, what was the intention? Does it make the portal into a shell? Does it make it, maybe there's, so before I saw it as like coming out, like the portal was in here and you come out, but now I see it as going in. That's interesting. And it connects to something else. What did I just see? I saw this. It goes down there. What does it do down there? Fill it in. Okay. Now, where? I'll make it this where you can see. So, where does it go? Down here. Yes. Oh, geez, over the whole thing. All right. I mean, I'm just saying what comes to my mind. Go over the whole thing. And then go over it. All right. There it is again, that skeleton. That's what I'm picking up, that skeleton idea. That was in, with our, I don't know what he was, our dude. A few paintings back. I don't want to cover it. Cover it anyway. There's this little section there that I don't really want to cover, and then put this So I don't really want to cover this thing. Like there's this little section here that I really like, but in my mind I heard like cover it. All right. All right. I don't know that this is a good idea. It is. It is. So I'm not crazy. I mean, this is just, you know, it's just thoughts that come into my mind as I go. Oh, because it's not. I don't know. I'm just following the other way. Other way. Other way. I don't know why I keep hearing other way when I go to do something. Up. Other way. So I know that sounds like crazy talk, like I'm just, you know, but you just follow, it's, I don't know, let's call it intuition, I guess. I mean, just whatever, down, cross. So now, I'm not sure what we're saying. Bring that around, all the way around. Oh. And more. Over here, what do we see? You and me. What should I... I mean, I see that. Look at it first. What are we getting here? Yeah, I see. What is that cord doing there? Right? Like, why is this floating over there like that? It's like this blob is giving us the finger. Now Mary and Jesus are like a blob giving us the finger. No, it's not what it's supposed to be. But the portal has moved, so now I see the opening here is really much smaller, and yeah, it's the portal has become a good bit smaller, I guess, with all of these stepping stones. When I was drawing them, I thought they were like the spine, right? Like they looked kind of like the spine. Looked like the spine, but now they look like pebbles, stepping stones, kind of all around the portal, making the portal smaller. How yeah, I'm not sure. Well, there's just kind of at a loss here. It's I am. I'm a little lost. I mean, compositionally, I see this needs development. I see almost like another person holding, and the heart is now, that used to be smaller, is now like really large, is now encompassing this whole thing here. I do see that this needs to come off and come back in. I tilted that too much. Bring it over. Down. I don't know how that, oh. Wait. There's more than one. Because there's more than one. Is there more than one portal? So it's sort of the infinity, like kind of, it's coming into infinity. The stones, the steps are over here by the portal. You know, not just the stepping stones, but now, you know, you kind of see them leading there, and this is, it's much weaker, you know, it's like strings, and here's another 8, and the solidity isn't there. I mean, I still can't get past that the portal now, it's like almost not even a portal, it's just sort of like a little cave, like just a little entry into a cave. And you know, it's not, a cave doesn't take you someplace else, really, you know, like a portal is like, and we're going through the wormhole into someplace else. So, you know, strings of pearls here or something, like maybe there's more, I don't want to spend any more time in one place, new things to happen. But, you know, it'll be what it'll be. So that's where we are today. I don't know, just got out of hand here. This was dull. Maybe I'll shorten this up, but I think the first part, that might have been interesting with the some of the drawing. So anyway, if anybody watched, great, thank you. And but it was, I think, helpful for me in a way. So have a good night.